Our next guest is again representative of the Czech Republic, my very good friend, Professor Petr Konecny from Ostrava. So we'll get information about introduction of BIM related study program at VSB Technical University of Ostrava. Petr, over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be here on the infraBIM international event held on Gliwice, and I am thankful for one of the organizers, Professor Mary Salamak, for the invitation. And this talk is related to the introduction of the BIM related study program at my home university, VSB Technical University of Ostrava. And the study program was introduced by Vice Rector Kuda, and I am a guarantee of the study program at the Faculty of Civil Engineering of the VSB Technical University of Ostrava. And the preparation of the study program was co-funded by the structural funds from European Union. And first of all, since this is the international event, you know, we are living in Czech Republic in the heart of Europe, and we are located in Ostrava region, which is a part of broader Silesian basin with Gliwice and Katowice, and the Ostrava is based on the coal basin. That's why it's a heavy industry-based city, or was heavy industry-based city. And this is the look of the city center with the Vítkovice steel mill that were intensively developed, you know, in 19th and beginning of 20th century by the family of Rothschild. And the university is located on the eastern part, and this is the view of the campus. The green part is the rectorate building and the nearby Beskid Mountain. So just briefly about the university, it has the history going back to the 18th century, where first mining academy was established in Austrian Empire, and then gradually the university related to the mining industry was built upon that, and in 1945, after the Second World War, it moved to Ostrava, and it was already in the former Czechoslovakia. And currently the university has 7 faculties, and it is a technical university with the former mining and geology faculty, mechanical engineering, metallurgy and material engineering, economics, electrical engineering and computer science and civil engineering, and safety engineering. So about the study program, since the BIM modeling or management is currently hot topic, as is also as discussed here on the BIM event in Gliwice, we aimed to tackle the problem of introduction of BIM to the curricula of the university students by a study program that is a master study program. So it is unique in Czech Republic, because in other universities they tackle it by gradually introducing the BIM into the courses. But now in the transition period, when the BIM will be compulsory in the public procurements, you know, we thought that it might be good to attempt to help professionals that are already, you know, graduated engineers to have insight of the BIM. And currently 2021, in the fall semester, the study program has started. We have first students, you know, in combined form with the practical engineers, it's 15 students. We have even four enrolled students for the English studies. However, 2 are without visas, not in Ostrava, and 2 in present form, so in Czech language. So the official name of the study program is Civil Engineering, BIM Engineering, and it is because we have like the structure of naming of the study programs in the civil engineering, starting with that, and then it's like construction or the municipalities or something like that. So this is the BIM engineering, and my name is Petr Konecny, and I am guaranteeing this program, and it is full-time, like in present form or in combined form for the people that cannot attend full-time. It is being taught in Czech or in English. However, since we are in the first year, it has its initial, issues to be tackled. It is 2 years with 14 weeks of compulsory practice, and it is like multidisciplinary because the courses are provided from across faculties of our university. And we are focusing on civil engineering, urban and transport construction, geotechnics, structures, structural mechanics, technical equipment, and it consists of topics related to geoinformatics, occupational and health safety, ICT, smart cities, and we are quite good in the facility management and the smart cities, and the traditional like civil engineering and these kind of things are not that far in BIM, but we will try to deal with that. And so the management and construction economics, related to municipality, this is quite well tackled, and I will show the courses. And the goal, as we want all, is to have the specialists that can deal with the BIM. So they can work with the information technologies in construction industry, are able to know the processes of life cycle of building, and focus on the investment, preparation, construction, design and implementation, and last but not least, the important facility management. So previously I thought that BIM is, like 3D modeling, in when I was in master studies, besides of structural mechanics, that is my main field, I was drawing in Archicad, and I was doing 3D, and in the beginning of this century, I was able to do the 3D, the scripting, so I have been able to do like the movement of the objects with respect to the camera movement. And so initially I thought that the BIM is a 3D modeling that connects, different specialists. And here I've learned that BIM is about the communication, about being able to tackle the complex projects in cooperation, to know what is the last version, to know the responsibilities, and to avoid the problems related to bad communications between the partners. Because all of us are bombarded by the emails, social media, WhatsApps, etc., and you never know from which source the last version of the project may pop up, and then the common environment for the design of the building is the CDE, is the place where you can be sure, if well done, that you have the last version on the place that you expected. So then you can be informed and you can make the informed decision when needed. And obviously the graduate student should master the concept of BIM. So for me, like the modeling as well as the management have the same, you know, value, and the students shall be able to work with the data, with the graphic model, to analyze the model situation, managing processes in life cycle, coordinating and managing contrast, know what is the IFC, the interchanging, you know, standards, can handle the facility management, you know, via BIM, and dealing with different phases of the construction process. It would be good to speak English, but we know how students at technical universities can tackle that if they are not native or if they are not living in foreign countries, and also to learn the management skill, responsibility, and independently being able to solve the problems. So the communications, either via the common design environment, the CDE, as well as, you know, like face-to-face, is very important in nowadays practice, not only in the construction industry. So also the communication skills are important for us. So in the study plan, we have in first year BIM in facility management, prices and calculation in construction, BIM in construction first, that is related to civil engineering and indoor environment, BIM design, English for academic purposes, information management of buildings, project management. And in summer term, BIM and technical equipment in smart cities, space management, project management in construction, BIM in construction 2, which is related to geotonics, and the Department of Traffic Construction. Then we have English for civil engineers, information system, introduction to management. So we are dealing, you know, either with modeling or with the information systems. You know, we have also overlapping to structural mechanics, as is another class, computational fluid dynamics, simulation and data analysis, geospatial BIM that connects the mapping, you know, with the construction, and the managerial skills and effective communication, you know, about the like interaction with people and then managing the systems of construction, and then the safety in building life cycle, and what is important also in 3D modeling, virtual and augmented reality. Then there is a diploma project that is related to the thesis, and in summer term there is a practice, hopefully in industry, and the thesis, or we can have in the practice like 3D modeling of the 3D modeling of the buildings of our campus, because we want to transfer them into 3D for the facility management of our campus as a building information management, facility management, you know, pilot project. We have some companies that cooperate with us, and you have the list, you know, among them, for example, Skanska, OHL, and Metro Staff. I'm not mentioning the other. And what might be the expected job market positions? You know, these are the companies that are designing and implementing building using the BIM, or try to implement the BIM concept into their scheme, into their company processes, or the facility management companies that use the BIM for taking care of real estate. And what is also important, if you have the education, to be able to have the professional engineering certificate, so-called authorization. Unfortunately, Czech Chamber of Chartered Engineers and technicians engaged in construction doesn't have the chamber for BIM yet, but we have their support. and we have also support of Ministry of Industry and Trade of CR, Czech Republic. So we have support for our study program both from the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Industry and Trade, and Charter of Authorized Engineers and Technicians in the construction. So that was briefly about our new study program that is, that was introduced this year after the several years of preparation and accreditation. Thank you very much, and I'm ready for your questions.
Thank you, Petr. Thank you for information about the BIM program, education program in Ostrava. By the way, just check on chat. You have some greetings from your students from Ostrava directly. Thank you.